Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Dragonborn, and today I am back with some more Mass Effect gameplay. As you can tell, like I said, you work with aliens. I've got an alien on my crew, along with another human. Go figure. Right now I am on my way to see a CSEC requisitions officer, which is pretty much like a supply person for the police. Just to see kind of what I can get, see if I can get any better armor, see if I can get some better weapons. Um, I haven't actually ever been to see him before, so I'm kind of curious to see how everything goes. See if there's anything else that he has that I don't have, which it doesn't look like he does. Which he doesn't, so, but as you can see, you can buy, you can sell some stuff if you have it and you need the money, which clearly I don't. You can buy back some of your stuff, and that's about it. I don't really need anything else. So now I'm gonna go back up to the ship docking area and get ready to embark on this mission I was given to start hunting down a rogue Spectre. And I'll see you guys when I get to where I need to go. Alright, everybody. I have to talk to these idiots, unfortunately. It kind of draws out the game a little bit. The biggest disappointment about this is I can't just get on my ship and go. This is my captain, and he's being forced to step aside since I work for the council, which is the military lead in this game. It's kind of cool, but now that I'm a Spectre, he has to step aside, and now I'm in command of the ship that he had. So pretty much all they told me was they had a few leads on where the rogue Spectre might have gone. So I know about where I need to start. So now I'm getting on the ship to, in a way, get started on hunting this dude down. That's the contamination area. If you don't know anything, if you don't know what that means, then clearly we need to go back to school, because it took me a while to figure out what they were doing. It turns out they're getting all contaminants off you. So for those of y'all that already knew that, you're smarter than I am. But now I've got to give a speech to everybody that's on board the ship. Pretty much telling them that we're the only ones going to be looking for this guy. Nobody's going to help us. He will be ready for us. We can't fail. He has to die, pretty much. And that's pretty much the extent of the speech. And there, he says everyone stands behind me, pretty much, or you, if you've played the game. But your response to that was, we can't let him down, meaning Captain Anderson. So that is that. Now this is the galaxy map. You can choose anywhere in the galaxy you want to go, other planets, attack other ships, whatever it is you need to do. You press X to zoom out, of course. And then the 3 places I need to go are these planets here. This place is called the Horsehead Nebula. This is the Attican Beta Nebula, and this is the Artemis Tau Nebula. This is for a doctor I have to find. This will be a planet called Noveria, and this one is Pharos. They all have different things that I have to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this. And in case you're wondering, no, you're not on Earth. You're in space. So you travel by spaceship. It's pretty much the gist of it. But pretty much the mission I'm on is considered time sensitive, which means I need to get it done pretty quick. Even though in the game it doesn't really take you long. You can do side missions if you want to, and just fly around and do whatever. So, it is what it is. This is Noveria. This is the first stop on the list, I guess. It's all snow and ice for the most part. I think this is my favorite part of it, is the loading screen, because it doesn't actually load like it normally does. I mean, it says loading in the bottom corner, but for the most part, it just shows the ship flying around, and you get to see the planet in the distance, as you can tell. But it seems like in the game, before you play, anywhere you go, you will meet resistance. So the whole game is constant fighting. You always start out here. When you're on board the ship, you have a certain regulated uniform, which, as you can tell, I'm wearing mine. The cool thing about the game is you actually get to choose who is and who isn't on your crew. So I get to pick who leaves with me. So I can choose this, a couple aliens, I can choose another alien, or I can choose some humans to go with me. My 2 favorite personal people to use would be Williams, one of the humans, and then the middle alien, whose name is Garrus. Confirm your selection, and then you can be on your way. Yes, it does kind of glitch out. My Xbox is pretty old, so forgive me for that. I'm working on saving up to get a new Xbox. I might even go Xbox One or PS4 later on. I haven't quite decided yet. And speaking of Resistance, here we go. Pretty much they're trying to find out who you are, who you're working for, why you're there, what business you have there, and trying to take your guns. And me being a Spectre, I have authorization to go anywhere in the galaxy I want to go. I have no restrictions, which she just found out, so I carry my weapons, as does my crew. You never have to give up your weapons for any reason. It's pretty cool. Now they gotta scan you to make sure you are who you say you are. Then you gotta talk. Pretty much anytime you get somewhere, you've got to talk to somebody. And it drags out the game so much that I'm just skipping through conversations. It wastes time. And if you ever do play Mass Effect, when you get to this planet, Noveria, you have to go up the elevator, go talk to somebody, go back down the elevator. In other words, you're a gopher. Someone tells you to go get something, you gotta go get it. Otherwise, you can't continue on. So it's pretty much, hey man, can you go for this and go for that? Dude, I'm not your servant. I'm a Spectre here on official business. This is the first guy you gotta talk to. So pretty much here, whenever you get to certain places, you can buy armor. You can view the standard items, you can view upgrades, or you can even buy some non-human armor. So for me, I would like, I could get Garrus better armor. He's a Turian, and as you can tell from the light armor for the Turian, it's got a rating of 23 for damage protection. His shields are 200, and the tech and biotic protection for him would be 26, whereas his ratings now would be 5, 49, and 12. So that would be a better armor. This one here is kind of the same, but it's got 23, 175, and 32. I usually go for one that's got the damage protection and the shields. I'm not really worried about the tech and biotic protection as much. So I bought that. You can go to your pause menu, your equipment, and you can actually equip it to him. You want to go for the armor section first. You can go here. That's his current armor, which isn't all that great. And then you can switch it out to where now he's got this cool kind of armor. I like it better. And then you can upgrade his stuff. If I had any upgrades, I could upgrade his armor to give him better shields. But as of right now, I can't. I don't have any other armor to give him. So now I've got to talk to this guy again and get ready to go get the package for him that I have to get. And that's pretty much the extent of the game. Later on, probably tomorrow, I'll be uploading more Mass Effect gameplay. But as of right now, I think this is going to be all of it. And if that cut out, I apologize. It quit recording there for a second for some reason. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.